What's going on, guys? Welcome back to excuse me. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Urban Legend RC late night Saturday night live RC chat, guys. We are having a live open RC chat. We want to talk about what is new in the RC community. What is going on? What have you been working on? What projects have you completed? What is next up on the bench? And what so on and so on. So right here, what I have on my bench tonight is my Traxxas Rustler. It's slightly upgraded. I upgraded it to a different body. These are the wheels that actually came on it. I actually had to shim the tires because if you have a Traxxas Rustler, you know about that wheel wobble, that wheel shake that they have, and that was just terrible. So I had to add some shims in there. I actually ordered some Traxxas shims to tighten up the wheels. They are much tighter than they were. Traxxas, they always have a little wobble, but they're nothing like they were. As you can see, they're a little tighter. The fronts are very tight compared to what they were. They were so loose. I mean, guys, they were so loose. I just couldn't do much with them. So, as you can see, let's get the front around here so you can check the front out. The front is much tighter. I also added bearings because this thing had bushings in it. So I added bearings, added those shims to tighten up the wheels. I just got a Valenial motor. I added that in there, and I've been testing it out. But I do got a problem. I need to solder on some new ends onto this Valenial motor because the ESC that I have has larger ports on it. So I got to change that out. What took me so long to start the live, I actually was looking for my soldering iron. I looked for it, could not find it. Come to find out, it was in the box with the WPL parts. Because the WPL, I decided to scrap that build once again, to scrap the WPL projects. I decided to scrap those guys. I had to basically had to start over because I was adding up the prices that I was putting in it, and the numbers just was going through the roof. So anyway, right here we got this on the bench. I picked up some 17 millimeter hex GRP speed run wheels. As you can see, these are XM5s. I picked up these to put on this car. We'll try to see what kind of speeds we can get out of it with this Valenial motor. I do have some 17 millimeter hex adapters as well. Yes, sir. So I got the 17 millimeter hex adapters to add on this thing so we can hook these wheels up on here. And bam, that'd be much like that. Let me see if I can get a screw on it. So what's new in the RC community? I see we got a couple of people in the chat. Yeah, so that's what we're going for with this vehicle right here. I do have some blue ones as well, but the blue ones don't really match with the blue on the vehicle. And so we're just gonna go with the black ones. And I can tell you what, this solder right here is very good. This resin core solder, man, I'm telling you guys, this right here. What's going on, Mama Minnie? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, this stuff right here is no joke, guys. No joke at all. It solders very easy. You don't really need much heat. I mean, and as soon as you put some heat to it, you can go ahead and basically solder everything very easy with this right here. If you're using the little cheap stuff that comes with the soldering irons, my little soldering iron? It comes with the little soldering kits. That stuff is very, very cheap. The stuff that comes with this normally comes in like something like a little tube like this right here. Okay. Mama Minnie said once she reaches 100 subs, she's going to do a mofo giveaway. That's awesome. That's awesome, Mama Minnie. Let me see. What's going on, Curry? Welcome to the chat.
What up, y'all?
I mean, Isaac. That's Isaac. I didn't even notice who came in here. What's going on, my guy? How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you, bro?
I'm doing pretty good. What's new? What's
Hold
new?
on,
What you
I
working
gotta
on
try
over
to
there?
figure out why the fucking volume is not. I can't hardly hear you.
I can hear you fine. It might be. Is it my end? Hold on. I might need to. Hold on. Let me see.
Google Fi Wireless.
I might need to back out. Hold on. Let me see. It may be my audio. It probably is.
No, it was mine. I got you.
Oh, it's your audio?
That's better
Okay.
now. Yeah, I had to switch it.
Mama Minnie. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Let me go back out. I need some help. Isaac, I'm gonna need your help on this one, buddy.
All right, what's up?
I'm gonna put Mama. I want you to put Mama Minnie's link in the chat. I'm about to make you an admin. Let me get in there. Get in here. Matter of fact,
Do I
I'm gonna
need to
make
comment in the chat?
no. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make Mama Minnie a admin and let her put her own link up there. That'll be easier.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, because I would have to go into the chat and actually comment for you to do that.
Hold on. How do I make her admin? What's going on with this?
Click on her name, and then it should bring up the list that'll say add
Oh, okay.
make
I see.
moderator. And then it'll ask you what kind of moderator you want to make her.
All right, Mama Minnie, drop your link in the chat. So whoever come in here, they can subscribe. I'm gonna see if I can pin. Can I pin this comment up here? I'm just gonna leave that up there. But yeah, what you got going on, Isaac? What you been up to?
Not a whole heck of a lot. Got a new body in.
Woo wee. Hold on, let me put you on the solo. What's that gonna fit on?
That's going on my 10th scale.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Got the rack on the top already.
Yeah, that's very nice. Very nice.
I got to get a light bar for the top, but other than that, it should be good. I'm gonna put some headlights in it eventually. But that's what we got so far.
Well, you won closer, Mama Minnie. You won closer. Let me see if I can
Right?
help you out again. Let me see if I can help you out again. Let me see.
We'll get you up there.
Y'all know I got 1,000 channels. I got a motorcycle channel, auto detailing channel, and like a vacation travel channel. So
Oh heck yeah!
I'm into it all.
And then last night I got word from my sponsor through Patreon that he's going to be doing 10 carbon chassis.
Oh,
So I've got one of the carbons set aside for me.
Is it gonna be an LCG chassis or something special or just a basic chassis? I mean, I know it's not gonna be a basic chassis. It's never gonna be a basic chassis, but
Right. No, it's the original Cage Slayer, but there's only 10 of them that are the original Cage Slayer that he did. So I'm going to be building a carbon fiber Cage Slayer.
oh, okay. Yeah, see, they changed a lot of the YouTube rules from how they used to do it, how it used to be on live streams. Used to be on a live stream, you could click directly on the person's name, go directly to their channel and subscribe to them. But they changed all of that. Yeah,
Dang,
they changed all that about 3 years ago, I think. I'm not sure.
Damn. Now only admin can go to the channels.
Yeah, that's
Like
crazy.
the moderators, they can click on people's names in the chat and go to their channels.
Oh, okay.
That's how I
Yeah.
copy links for other people's channels. Is I'll wait until somebody comments. I'll hit on their name and I'll go to their channel, copy it real quick to my clipboard, and go back in and repaste it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my little rustler, man. This thing right here is it's been a fun little vehicle. Like, it started off being a brush vehicle. I made it brushless. I put a cheap brushless system in it, and I burned the motor. I took the motor out and put it in another 4-wheel drive vehicle and actually burnt the motor up. So I didn't have a motor to put back in it. So I finally went ahead and pulled the trigger on a stock Valentino motor.
Hey, them Valenians are pretty damn good.
Yeah, I figured. I'm not trying to go super fast. I just want to have it where it's fun. I mean, I got speed run cars. Even though I got all of this stuff right here to make it a speed run car, I don't know if I'm actually gonna go through with it. I think I'm just gonna. I don't know. I even got hot racing spur gears and pinion gears and everything in this bag. I got all kind of stuff to gear it up to make it faster, but I mean, it's just whether I'm gonna do it or not. I got a 72 tooth.
Yeah.
Then and like I said earlier, I took all those bearings. Took all those bushings out of this thing. Man, those bushings I hate these things on like RC cars. Man, they are terrible. Terrible. Yeah. I mean, you got to swap it out. You put those bearings in there, definitely makes a much smoother ride. Keep those wheels rolling. I mean, because usually with the bushings, you roll the wheel like that, it would have already stopped already. It would have stopped a long time ago.
Yep.
Especially, so I just been trying to upgrade it slowly but surely. I didn't want to dump a whole ton of money in it, but I wanted to make it where it's a reliable vehicle. That's the thing. That's why that's another reason why I went back with the Valentino motor. I wanted to make something reliable.
Now, do you have the original like brush system for it?
Yes, somewhere around here.
Because if you have the original stock brush system for that, you can actually get a hold of Traxxas and do their trade up program, and they'll give you they'll take yours and they give you a discount on the Valenian through 35 that 3500 Valenian, and they give you the 3S VLX system.
Oh wow. Yeah, this the stock brush motor. I got the brush motor, I got the ESC, the receiver, I got everything that was in it. I took everything out of it and I just started going brushes. I actually got ESC I have in there. That's actually my Red Cat ESC, my Red Cat Volcano ESC, which is basically Hobby Wing 1060. Basically a Hobby Wing 1060. That's all that is.
But yeah, get a hold of Traxxas, and then you can trade in that brush motor and that brushed ESC, and you'll get the VXL ESC and then another Traxxas motor.
I mean, how much is the trade-in program?
I think when my wife did it, and this was like 3-4 years ago, I think it was like $129 for the whole system.
Oh wow, that's not bad at all.
No.
And now,
and most of your local hobby shops, if they're Traxxas dealers, they should be able to do the same deal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never knew that. Well, I definitely will look into that.
Yeah, it's a way to upgrade it all to Traxxas and be a brushless ESC.
Yeah,
I think you can even do that with the receiver and transmitter, and they'll upgrade you to the TQI.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I finally found the screws for those bead locks last night.
Oh hell yeah, I love them wheels.
Yeah, once I had to go through this little container, SCX 24 container, and as soon as I opened it up and I got to the bottom, they were right on the bottom.
Oh hell yeah!
In a little plastic bag. So I went ahead and mounted those things back up. I don't know what I'm gonna put them on, but
let me turn this little hole on.
I may put them back on the Bronco. Honestly, I may put these back on the Bronco. But I don't know. Because I got some other wheels that I plan on upgrading the Bronco with, but I may just
Yeah.
put it back on for right now. But yeah, this thing, man, it should be pretty fast. They say you can get this thing up to 70 miles an hour. You upgrade these gears in here.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what did I do with my gearing when I was messing with it earlier today. I have no idea.
My wife's 2-wheel drive Slash on 3S would do almost 60 miles an hour.
Oh wow. Yeah, see, that's all I'm trying to get. I don't need to go much faster than that. That sounds like plenty of speed, plenty of wheel speed for me.
Right?
As far as for this vehicle, I mean, I got something faster, but I mean, I don't really want this 2-wheel drive to be so fast, but so fast, you know.
Right.
Because you know,
I don't
2-wheel
blame
drive,
you.
it's going. I mean, 2-wheel drive gets squirrely sometimes. Straight up, they just get squirrely. They'll be all over the road.
Oh yeah, they do quick.
And then when you take them off road, they terrible off road, but they pretty good on road. But off road, they are absolutely terrible.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to finesse that trigger while you're turning.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is. There it is. And there's my gears.
So how do the axles do?
How did the who? Oh, I
How
love
do
those.
them plus 12 axles look?
I love those plus 12. I mean, I didn't really get a chance to take them out on like any rocks away from my crawler course. Of course, I took it on the crawler course out back, but it did pretty good on the crawler course out back. I ended up bolting up these wheels right here on there and took these stock ones off because I was running it with these stock ones because I had wheel weights inside of these right here. And I finally got the wheel weights out of them. What I had to do was I had to soak the daggone wheels in some I had to soak the wheels in some rubbing alcohol to get these out. Cause these the wheel weights I had inside of them, I had them glued in there. I glued them in there with hot glue. That's my go-to around here, hot glue. Because I know I can put rubbing alcohol on it and it'll start dissolving it and pretty much break it up, you know, and and get it off. So yeah, so that's the story with that. And now I got these laying around, these stock ones. I got these other ones laying around. And I think these silver ones I showed you, they're gonna go back on the Bronco. Because this ones you got on your Bronco too, right?
No, yes. Yes, those are the same rims I have, but I have the stock K5 FCX K5 Blazer tires on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, these are the tires that came with it. I think I paid like $15 for the wheels and tires.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Actually, I think I paid like $2 for $30 for both sets of these.
Yeah, that ain't bad at all.
And you see they have the same exact cheap little tire on it. I mean, I plan on changing the tires. I actually ordered some Enduro Swamp Claws, some 56 millimeters to go on here. But of course, something happened.
You might as well just go with the big boys on that thing.
Now I don't want to go too big. So what I did was I think I put a solvent on it, or I thought I put some rubbing alcohol in it to clean the wheel off. But as you can see, you see that wheel is just falling apart. And I think this one right here is worse. Yeah, this one is the worst one.
Ooh. Yeah, that thing's tore up.
Yeah, they ripping and got cuts all in them. I mean, I guess that's from the rubbing alcohol. I don't remember.
Yeah, rubbing alcohol dries out rubber quick.
Yeah, I don't remember putting anything else on it, but considering I just soaked these wheels in rubbing alcohol, these tires probably gonna go bad as well. But hey, it is what it is. I've had them for quite some time anyway, but
yeah.
But yeah, what gears do I have to go on this car? I got a 34, a 27, no, a 34, a 28, a 30.
I think my wife, when she had her 2-wheel drive Slash, she went with a 20. I think she had a 24 on there.
Yeah, I got something on here. I think that's a
with
20.
the 86, I think it was.
I think that might be a
So,
21, maybe.
and that thing was hauling ass.
And what you was running on 2 or 3S?
Majority of the time she ran on 2S, but on 3S that thing was a beast. It was damn near uncontrollable on 3S.
Yeah, it was pretty fast when I ran it today on 2S, but of course, the battery wasn't fully charged because I was in a rush. As soon as this thing came out of the mailbox, I slapped it in 5 minutes and was out the door with a pack trying to run it.
Right? I don't blame
I,
you, not
I
one
tried to
bit.
charge it because what I did was I threw the pack on the charger and started bolting this thing up. And once I finished bolting it up, I pulled the battery out the charger. It wasn't fully charged, but it had a little charge on it, and I had a little fun with it for a little while. I ran it around up and down the street, then took it out back to my little dirt track or whatever you want to call it. I got somewhat of a circle track out there with one little jump on it. I had 2 jumps, but
Oh, hey.
changed it just to 1 jump because it's not much room, you know.
Yeah.
It's just a little spot where I can go out and have a little fun. I mean, it's not a super big track or anything like that. It's not even really considered to be a track, but I call it a track, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get me another one that goes fast. I miss it.
Yeah, I like to go fast cars. I love my Vendettas and my Infraction.
Right?
And I need to finish. I got a Vendetta that I started building. I got to finish that one up. When I crashed my Infraction, I ended up buying a whole nother slider and all kind of stuff because the chassis actually broke in half. And oh man,
Yeah.
long story. I ended up with a whole extra car in the long
Damn.
run, you know. Once I fixed my Infraction, I end up with a whole nother car. So now I got 2 Vendettas and an Infraction.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, I used to run Techno.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was talking about that the other night. They said you had a lot of nice race cars.
Oh yeah, yeah. I used to run Techno in all my race program. Ran the 410.3 short course truck for 4-wheel drive short course. Ran the Techno 48 2.0 for buggy.
Oh wow, yeah, that's cool.
I really wish I never got rid of my Techno short course truck. That thing was a monster.
Yeah,
Fucking beast when it came back.
for some reason, I want to get a armor. I mean, yeah, one of them armor sentence. I want one so bad. I don't know why.
I had one of the Sentins that I first started racing with a Sentin. Now racing it don't do too good.
Yeah, yeah, I heard it's
3
not.
if you want to run 3S, I would definitely say change out the motor plate, change out the motor. The ESCs are good. If you do the BLX, they're 100 amp ESC. Now, if you want to run like your titanium gear servos, your higher torque servos, you're going to need to change out the ESC. But like with my Techno, what I did was I put the Firma 4S ESC in it, and I ran the 3500 motor. So I was running a 3S motor with a 4S ESC
Oh, okay.
just to get the amperage. So I had enough amperage to turn my servo because I used the Black Edition Savox servos.
Oh, okay. Yeah. For some reason, I mean, the only reason I want that Sentin, honestly, is because they came out with that. What is it, like a Ford Bronco body, Proline Bronco body to go on it, and
Oh hell yeah!
I want to drop that Bronco body on it. That's really the only reason I want it. But other than that,
Right.
I mean, when I drove my friends, I didn't really like the way it drove. I mean, but I mean, only reason, and that's another reason why I want it, because I know some people that have a few Sentins, and I mean, I can put together some weekend races. You know, if I get one, you know, that's another reason. You know,
they're a good little truck. I mean, don't get me wrong. They get down and zip across town. They'll zip. You can bash the hell out of them. I mean, you're not breaking them very easy.
Yeah, no, you're definitely not breaking them very easy. Most of the armor cars, to me, I'm gonna be honest, most of the armor cars, the ones that I have been very durable. I mean, these vendettas and these infractions, they take heck of a hits before they break. I mean, but when they
Yeah.
break, they snap in half now. But
Yeah.
I think I'm going 80, 90 miles an hour when I crash. So you expecting pure carnage anyway. You don't expect it to survive an 80, 90 mile crash. You know,
No.
you expecting something to break.
Now the weakness on the Arma Sentin is the front bumper. The minute you hit anything, it's gonna break.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I went through 3 of them.
Yeah, my granite has been pretty durable other than taking it out back, trying to do some back flips and landed on power. And of course, when I landed on power, I stripped the diffs, and I end up
Yep.
getting got some metal diffs in it. I haven't really did any type of back flips or anything since I put the metal diffs in it. But I mean, I'm thinking that they're gonna do the same thing if I land on power though. Let's be honest. Even though they metal, if I land on power so many times, those diff probably will strip in the long run.
Yeah, you're gonna break a gear.
Yeah, of
You're gonna,
course.
you're gonna chip teeth off. I mean, it's gonna happen. But I mean, you won't break them as easy if you have a plastic spur gear. Now, if you run the metal spur gear, then yeah, you're looking at destroying your diffs. Um, but honestly, what I would do is I would just I wouldn't even do the metal spur gear. I would just leave it the plastic one, and I would just buy several of them because them spur gears go quick.
And
That
that's
was one bad part about the 3S line was their front. The bad part about them is the front bearing inside the motor is a shitty bearing.
oh wow, really?
Yes, really, really shitty. Like my Arma Sentin, the first time I put 3S power to it and actually ran it, it worked my motor plate, which ended up making me go through 10 spur gears within 3 races.
Oh wow.
Basically, every time I'd put my truck on the track, when I'd pull it off, I'd have to actually change my spur gear because my spur gear was gone.
Wow.
So I got a hold of Arma and I told them, look, I said, my ESC is not working right. The motor, the bearing inside the motor is completely fucked. It warped my motor plate. And also, I've gone through 10 spur gears within 6, 7 passes.
Yeah, those spur gears on us do strip because I have stripped the
Yeah.
spur. I definitely have done that. But at the
So
same time,
they sent me out a new ESC, a new motor, and the new motors. If you buy the Firma 3500 motor just separate by itself, those bearings inside those ones are a lot better than the stock BLX motors.
oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's the same way with Traxxas. If you buy the Millennium motor, outside of buying it in the VLX system with all it being VLX all the way through for when you first buy it,
Mm-hmm.
those motors and those are a lot better than the stock motors. They put out a lot more power.
Oh wow. I wish you would have told me that before I bought this millennial right here. Because
Well, no,
I
that
bought this
that
one from
that
Jenny's
one
RC.
you
This was
got right there is the better out of the 2 motors.
yeah, this one came out of a I guess it came out of a Rustler. I got it from Jenny's RC.
Ooh. Oh yeah, if it came out of a stock Rustler, then it's a slower. The magnets inside of them aren't as big.
Oh, okay. I
They're a
meing,
little bit smaller of a motor or a magnet in the motor.
man, I wish we would have had this live chat a few days ago.
Yeah, we went with her and going through both. She's had both of the slashes. Um, the 4-wheel drive slash she bought as a VXL, and her 2-wheel drive we put up next to each other, and her 2-wheel drive outran her 4-wheel drive all day long.
Oh wow.
And the difference between them was the four-wheel drive had the stock VXL system in it, whereas her 2S or her two-wheel drive had it all from the trade-up program, which made it had the better motor.
Oh wow. Yeah, and this one, man, that's
And
man.
her four-wheel drive was running a center diff as well. So that four-wheel drive actually should have put power down quicker and more evenly than the two-wheel drive.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely should have. It definitely should have.
Excuse me for a
And I
minute.
was running 10,000 diff fluid in the center diff, and I was running 5,000 in the front and 4,000 in the rear of her four-wheel drive.
Excuse me for a minute.
Oh, okay.
My team won 6-4. Your team lost. Ha! Take that.
Suck my butt.
Yeah, I've been running those silicone earplugs and everything here lately. Instead of
Right.
changing out the diff fluid, I've just been stuffing them with those silicone earplugs. And depending on the vehicle, they work pretty good. But I got this daggone wholesome car back here. I've been putting them in the center diff. Because the way that car is set up, honestly, they need to go back to the R&D department. And it has potential, but they need to go back to the R&D department, because the reason why I say that is the way they got the center diff in there. If they put it in there the opposite way, it will work better.
Yeah.
It would throw more power to the rear end. The way they got it in there, it's throwing more power to the front. No matter how much I pack that diff or whatever I do, it just keep throwing more power to that front end. And I'm like, man, I don't know what's going on.
Now, do you have a center diff in it?
Yes.
What weight fluid are you running in your center?
I stuffed the center diff with those earplugs. I pulled everything out and stuffed the center diff. Now, when I first stuffed it, and took it out, it was doing wheelies. It was doing everything just like I wanted it to do, you know?
Yeah.
But after a while, I ran like a pack or two through it. And I don't know. It's like, I guess that stuff kind of ground up in there. I don't know. But what I do know is that center diff won't hold fluid. So it's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Then it
You know?
sounds like you're missing an O-ring on, or you're missing a gasket on your in between your spur gear and the center diff casing.
I believe that's just the way it's made, because I mean, I got it brand new, and when I took it apart, it was just. And then other people that got the same car, they try to say they fill theirs with fluid and it has like little holes on the side, which it does have little holes in the side close to the top, close to that ring gear, and
Yeah.
it just won't hold it. From what they said, they said it wouldn't hold it. I never tried it myself. What I did was I just stuck when I saw that video and they were saying that it wouldn't hold it. I said, okay, I got a solution for that. I'm gonna stuff it with silicone earplugs. But I'm pretty sure if I go back again and leave what's in it and stuff it again, it'll probably work just fine, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's putting out so much power, it's just shredding those earplugs so fast.
Yeah. And that's what it's gonna do, that with the teeth of the gears catching on it and ripping it. It's just gonna rip silicone apart.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I've
And
been trying.
silicone's pliable, so I mean you can stretch it. So once it gets in that gear, it's stretching and cutting. I mean, so you're cutting a bunch of it at the same time once you pull the trigger.
Exactly. And this is my little custom paint job I put on this thing, Ozzy. I tried to draw some inspiration. God almighty, if I can get it out. I tried to draw some inspiration from this right here.
Oh heck yeah. It looks good.
So I kind of got it.
Yeah, you got it. That little spike should have been up towards the front one and leaning back a little bit, but yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to copy it exactly. I just was trying to, you know.
Yeah, get the same kind of an idea concept of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to go like I didn't want to go solid one color. You know, I just wanted to throw a little flare in there, just a little flare.
That does it good though. That does look good. It breaks up that blue.
Yeah, that blue looks very good. I definitely like that blue color. I even thought
Yeah,
about
that
putting that blue on
blue's
my
slick.
Vendetta build, but I just don't think I'm gonna put that blue on it because I already got basically a blue Vendetta anyway. You know, the blue and green one, the stock one.
Right.
It's like, why should I paint clear body blue and I already basically have one blue? So I don't
Yeah.
know. I was thinking white. I was thinking red. I'm still unsure what color I'm gonna go with that car.
I'd go with like a candy apple green.
Yeah, that'll probably look good too. That'll definitely look good as well.
Yeah, I was showing the short course bodies that I painted earlier.
Yeah, I'm definitely not the best painter, but I mean the paint jobs come out fairly decent.
Yeah, I'll show you the two. So this one was the first one I did. It was originally supposed to go on her 4-wheel drive slash.
Oh, okay. That's a
We
good
got,
paint job. I think you did pretty good.
and the same way on the other side.
Man, that looks
And then
good. I don't see
the
no
back
paint.
part
I don't see no runs. I don't see anything, any imperfections from
pink.
here.
Now the only bad part is when I did the pink, some of it got too dark, where it's like a darker, like magenta, where she wanted it like a light pink. I
Oh,
mean, I
okay.
backed it all with white, so I mean, it should have stayed light pink, but I put a little bit too much pink on it.
Oh, okay. But it's
And
still
then this one,
good. That looks very good, Ozzy. I mean, that looks very good.
this was the second one I did for her.
Ooh, wait. I like that blend. I like that blend. I like that blend right there.
It goes from a pink to a purple, and then it kind of fades into like a dark royal, like deep purple.
Yeah, that's nice right there. That's very nice.
But it's got Sally on one side, it's got Jack on the other. I mean, she's got Oogie Boogie and Zero on the front.
Does she still have that slash?
No, we got rid of it.
Oh man. Well, I already know. Since we talking about it, she'll be saying she need a slash or that vortex.
She's thinking about. She's actually wanting the arm of Vortex.
Yeah, I remember last week she was saying she want that vortex. She like that the pink and purple one. I think that's what she said.
Sorry, I had to put bodies up.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's looking at that pink and purple Vortex.
Yeah, this is another one of my paint jobs.
Hell yeah.
This one right here didn't come out as good as that one. Because I kind of rushed it. And see what everybody doesn't see is these black lines. That's actually tape because I got it kind of bled over a little bit. You know, the colors bled over a little bit. So I bought some stripe tape and ran it around. And you know, you're the only person that know that. Well, whoever listening right now.
Right. Well, everybody gonna know because you said it on a live stream. Anybody that watches it's gonna know.
Yeah, that's true too. I mean, but hey, it doesn't matter to me.
Right.
Came out exceptionally well for me to be a rookie at painting. I mean, that was my first paint job right there. That was my first one. This was my second one. My third one is gonna be this one down here. I've been holding this body for a long time. It goes on my buggy. I got these two, but it goes on a. That's basically what it's gonna look like. So I got a clear one. I got a painted one, and I think I'm gonna paint this one like. I think I'm gonna do some two tones on it. I was thinking like white, black, and blue, maybe, or white, red, and blue. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna almost copy that new Typhon.
Right.
Hey,
And whatever you put in the white, you need to put like a red pearl and a blue pearl in there.
Mm-hmm.
In the white.
Oh yeah, that'll look very good.
Because then in some aspects of the white, it'll look blue, and in some ways it'll look red.
Mm-hmm. So
That's
so
how
I
my Bronco, the white Bronco is. It's got 8 different pearl colors in that white.
yeah, that white Bronco looks very good. And
My
hold on,
wife, she's already told me she's stealing it from me when I die. That's keep staying with her.
I got a question for you, Isaac. So is one of your vehicles a TRX4 or all of them SCX24s?
All of them are SCX 24 base.
Oh, okay. I was wondering that.
We lost Urban.
All right now.
Well, we can hear you. We just can't see you. There we go.
Yeah, somebody was calling me. I had to tell send I had to text them that I'm on the live stream.
Right. Yeah, all of mine are all SCX 24. The only Traxxas we have now currently is my wife's pre-runner.
Oh, okay.
She's got the Latrax pre-runner.
And you said you had them Mofo portal axles, didn't you? Or you had some Mofo nylon axles, or they portals? They portals,
I
right?
have well, it's the same axle like that Maz has, the nylon portal.
Oh, okay.
I just got mine from Mofo instead of Maz. But yeah, that's on the cheat code, and then on my Goat, I have the Mofo X15 axles.
How much do those axles run?
For the nylon set, it's $89 for front and rear, or it's $99 for 2 fronts. Now, the front axle comes with your aluminum steering rack, and then it also comes with the aluminum best servo mount ever, which is fully adjustable.
Oh, okay. So do
So
you
you
have
can
any?
move the servo back and forward to adjust to fit inside the body.
So are any of your crawlers brushless? Or all of them brushed?
No, all of them are brushed.
Oh, okay.
But the slow crawl I get out of my cheat code and the slow crawl I get out of my Goat, especially the Goat. My Goat actually brushed crawls just like a brushless. It will move just as slow.
Oh, that's cool.
But the reason why is because the axles themselves are 50% underdriven.
Oh, okay.
So it's not a fast crawler. It's a slow crawler, but it's got the flex to not have to really worry about it tipping.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to put these batteries in this controller so I can give you a demo. You wasn't on live last night, so you missed it. I'm gonna give you a demo of what this thing can do after I put these plus. Well, it was doing it before I put the plus 12s on it, but I mean it can still do it now.
I might have to power up the good old Goat and show you how slow the Goat moves.
No, I ain't trying to show you how slow it moves. I'm trying to show you. I don't even have a battery in this thing, Ozzy. I forgot. I ran the pack out earlier. And I don't even have one charged up. That is crazy.
You always got to have a backup charged.
Yeah. I actually used both batteries today because I had two packs. I ran one pack through this one and I ran the other pack through the Bronco. Because I finally put the Bronco back together from when I took the axles out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, see, in this Goat, I'm running the V2 ESC, and so there's the V2 ESC just hanging out. You can see it, and there's the blue.
Yeah.
And then I've got the Mofo V3 Torque Beast brushed motor in there on a stock transmission, and this thing crawls just like a brushless.
What size tires are those? They look very, very big.
Those are the 65 millimeter comp pins from Endura.
Are they 1.3s or 1.0 rims?
These are 1.8 rims.
Whoa, sweet! That's what I was thinking. 'Cause I was thinking they were pretty big. So I was right.
Yeah,
They are
these
kind
are
of big.
1.8s.
I mean, but they
Now,
don't look like outrageously big though.
now this is a 1.3.
Oh, okay.
So side by side.
Yeah, those things look good. I
Yeah,
like
you
those.
can tell the difference.
And you say those are Mofo wheels?
Yeah. So
How much
these are
do
Mofo's carbon fiber wheels, 1.8 wheels.
so how much did the wheels and the adapters run?
Well, I got the wheels when they were on sale. I think I spent $29.99 on the wheel, and I had to order two different size adapters for them because I run a +6 in the front and a +3 in the rear. So that's an extra $20. So for $49.99 plus shipping and handling and tax, right about $60 for the wheels and the brass that's inside the for the back of the wheel.
Oh, okay.
But all of Mofo's wheels take these hubs, so they're all universal. If I ever want to switch out to another Mofo wheel, all I have to do is pull off the 6 for the hub and pull this wheel off and put a new wheel on there and put the 6 back in.
Oh wow, that's cool. So how many sets of wheels do you know he has for sale?
I've got 2 sets of them. I've got the 1.8s, and then I have the 1-up wheels in 2 different colors. I have a purple wheel and then a blue wheel.
Oh,
He's
okay.
got the UPWs, which the UPWs you can actually change out. Those are like with a beadlock ring, so you can change out the ring color and everything. Plus, with the UPWs, you can use like the island spacer, which will give you a lot more weight per wheel than the 1-ups, but the 1-ups are 1 millimeter bigger than the UPWs. So my 1-up wheels are wider, but they're lighter.
Oh, okay.
And then he's got the DDPs. Now the DDPs are a deep dish. They can still use the island spacer and are the heaviest wheel he sells when you actually completely put brass on it and in it. And those don't have a beadlock ring. Those are just through the hub holding the wheel together.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those wheels are very nice. I like those carbon fiber wheels you got on there.
Oh yeah,
Now
they
you got me
with the
rethinking
tire
everything.
on them, I think it's 36 grams a wheel.
Yeah, but only thing about that, I'm gonna have to build a comp rig for that. You know, I can't see putting those wheels on anything I got because it's not gonna perform good enough to have those wheels on it, in my opinion.
Well,
That's what
I
I'm thinking.
don't know. I take my 24 scales out crawling on 10 scale stuff,
Yeah,
and both of these trucks here will keep up with each other.
yeah,
And this one has a lot more flex than this one does.
yeah. I don't even know which one they'll actually even fit on. And you said they 1.8s.
Yeah, they're just like the hard part 1.8 wheels, carbon wheels.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might have to come up with me a build here shortly. Some kind of comp rig. Build me a comp rig or something. You know, I mean, this little buggy's fun, but it's not a comp rig. You know.
Well, see, like Ken from Shop Mini.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, a comp rig is anything you personally run in a comp.
Yeah, that's true too.
So like this is a competition rig because I compete with it. But if I were to take it out of competition, it'd just be an LCG crawler, low center of gravity crawler. But even your stock trucks, you can make an LCG out of them.
Oh, now I didn't know that. What you got to do? Get another chassis?
You just change where the shock placement is.
Oh wow.
You can chop the frame rails and make it set lower so that there's nothing that it has to worry about hitting. I mean, you can customize them however you want.
I had no clue about that.
Yeah, the Shop Mini actually has a truck like this here sets pretty damn low, but his actually will sit lower than mine does.
Mm-hmm. That thing is low. That thing is low right there.
Yeah, here, let me move
It
this
is
cable.
complete. That thing is completely slammed.
Yeah, it sets pretty damn low.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. That's it. It's very low. Very low. Yeah, I like that, Ozzy. And that chassis and everything is 3D printed. Is that the one that's 3D printed?
Yep, everything on it is 3D printed except for the axles, the shocks, the electronics, and the tires.
Oh wow. And who printed all that stuff for you?
Texoma RC.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I see he be making a lot of chassis and stuff like that.
Yeah, see, this is another one I'm doing. This one's actually going to be brushless and four-wheel steer and everything.
And is this a Texoma RC chassis as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The
That's
difference between this chassis and the one the other one is this one has the sliders that are already printed in with it, whereas the other one I can actually take my sliders off and just run the frame rails if I wanted to.
And what's that? I mean, are those axles extended? Those are like some plus 12s on there.
This is a stock axle with a portal box on it.
Oh, okay, okay. That's what that is on the end.
So it's got portals on it, but I'm actually going to take these portal boxes off and run just the brass knuckles, and then I'm going to get the plus sixes for the front and then the plus threes for the rear.
Don't those portal boxes extend the width wider than the average portal axles?
From here to here, I sit as wide as a stock FCX 24.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know. They look much wider. I can tell you that. They look much wider.
Yeah, they look wider than they are. They're really not that wide. It's 5 3/8 inches from outside to outside. Same as a stock, any stock FCX 24 or even 18. It's all 5 3/8 wide. Because here, I'll go grab my and do this. This is my wife's LC80, which is an 18 scale FCX 24 or 18. Actually, I stick out wider than the FCX.
Yeah, it does a little bit. Yeah, it looked like it might stick out a little wider. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely a couple of millimeters wider.
So it might be because of, well, I don't know. These are also not a deep dish wheel. They're pretty shallow. Whereas this is a deep dish. So I kind of, if I were to flip the wheels back to being a shallow side out, I'm pretty sure they'd be right about the same width.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
But yeah, I'm consistently getting phone calls, man. I'm gonna have to get up off of here. We've been on here 54 minutes. I'm probably gonna do another live tomorrow. I definitely I send you the link to Instagram. That's why I've been sending them to. I don't know if you're getting the notification, but I've been sending them to Instagram.
Yeah, last night the wife wanted to spend time with me after I ate before she went to bed.
Trust me,
And
I
plus I work
understand.
all day long, so she wanted to spend some time with me.
Hey, trust me, I understand that, my guy. You gotta put in that family time.
Oh yeah.
That's another reason why I'm about to get off here right now. Put in a little family time real quick.
Right. Don't blame me.
Yeah, tomorrow, I'm gonna hit you up on Instagram. I'm gonna send you my phone number so you know we can exchange numbers, and you know I can send it directly instead of going through Instagram.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, you have a good one. I enjoy having you on the show tonight. We signing off. We was talking about any and everything RC tonight, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Rip till you flip, y'all.